Hello everyone, it is Ryan with Frontline Animal Removal. Bat season has ended, and I'm going to make a video about it, even though we're pretty much done doing bats. And that might not make much sense to you, because why would I make a video even though I can't do bat removal for the rest of the year? Allow me to explain. You see, the state of Ohio says that mid-October I have to stop kicking bats out of structures. And I have to wait till spring, which effectively stops me from doing bat removal. But the bats, they don't know this. They're still active. In fact, I still have bats in my bat houses. I still see bats at night flying around. Those bats are still in structures. Now, most of them are going to leave those structures and go hibernate somewhere. But a few may attempt to spend the winter in a human structure. Now, I can't kick them out of your structure, so why am I making this video? It's very simple. There are things I can do in the off season to help you out and prepare for the bat removal. So the first thing that I can do, I can inspect your property and figure out how the bats are getting in and out. Come up with a plan to kick them out. And I might be able to partially implement that plan. Now, I can't kick them out, but I might be able to do 90% of the work to actually get them out. What does this mean? Well, let's say you discover bats in your building and it's November 1st. And I inspect the whole property. And while I'm inspecting that property, I discover you got bats getting in and out of your ridge vent, and they're going through the gable vents, and they're going through the soffit transitions. They're just all over the place, which means there's going to be a lot of work to close that structure up. But the south-facing gable vent is their main access point. There's poop all over in that gable vent. It's dirty, it's filthy, but all the other entry points, there's just a little bit of activity. Well, what I can do during this off season, I can close up everything but that gable vent on the south side of the building. We can put ridge guard over the ridge vents. I can close up, let's say, the other three gable vents. I can close up the soffit transitions. We can do some caulking and sealing, J-channel, and whatever else. And then I can make measurements of that south-facing gable vent and make a screen for it. And then when spring rolls around and I am allowed to kick them out by state law, I can put up my exclusion device. I can kick them out right away in the spring. And not only that, when I take my exclusion device down, I have a screen for the gable vent already made up, and it'll be a wham bam thank you ma'am, and it goes really slick. That's what we can do during the off season. Now, it does kind of suck that I can't actually remove the whole colony in the off season. That's because they're protected. But I can do almost everything in the off season, and I've done this before. Now, in the summertime, bats are protected in late spring through midsummer because they're having their babies. And it's kind of a similar situation. We can't kick those maternity colonies out because there's baby bats there. And so we can do all the same kind of stuff. We can, seal everything up except for that main entry point. And then we can hit that main entry point as soon as the beginning of August rolls around. But there's one thing different about summertime. If I can determine that you do not have bat pups within your structure, I can remove the bats right then and there. Because if there are no bat pups present, then we don't have to worry about killing bats. Because it's the bat pups that are the problem in the summer. So there are things that can be done. If we can locate the colony and examine it, we can see if there's bat pups present. If we do bat counts or bat watches and we have really low numbers of bats, there's a high probability there's no bat pups present. So if we do a couple extra steps and we can find those colonies and verify no pups are present, then we can do removals during the summer. And we do those as well. This past summer, I think I did 2 or 3 bachelor colonies. It's not a lot. Some houses we just aren't able to verify if it's maternity or bachelor, so we just wait. But if we can verify, we can get the work done earlier than normal. So if you're having bat issues and it's out of season, there are things we can do. That's why I'm making this video, so we can get the ball rolling earlier than usual. So if it's November and you got bats in your house, give me a call. I'll come out, I'll do an inspection, come up with a plan, get that plan started, and that way when the spring season rolls around, we can kick them out right away. Thank you.